Jared, I'm looking at the size of this barrel here. That's got to be a big old caliber, right?
Big old caliber, yeah, 12 gauge caliber. Yep.
Oh man, you know what they say? Big caliber, big bullet, big boom, right?
Not really. There's a lot of physics at play. You literally cannot just look at a barrel and decide, oh yeah, this gun's gonna be louder than this one over here. No, you can't do that. So there's a lot of physics at play. So number one, what's the powder charge like? That is extremely important. And then you gotta figure, well, is it subsonic or is it supersonic? And then the other thing that's playing a role in this is the barrel length. If you have a really long barrel length, now you have, let's say, this pressure that is right here in this barrel. As soon as that round ignites, what's gonna happen is there's gonna be all of this pressure here behind that projectile. It's forcing that projectile downrange. The longer the barrel is, the more volume there is there for that pressure to kind of bleed off into and escape. So let's say you chop this barrel to half the barrel length. Well, at that point, you have, in theory, the same amount of pressure as soon as that round goes off, but it doesn't have anywhere to escape until it reaches ambient conditions, which is what everybody else is gonna hear. Now, there is a point of essentially diminishing returns there to where if you chop the barrel too much, at some point, all the powder is not getting burned up. And then that's when you start seeing fireballs and all this other stuff. The round hasn't reached its full potential. The charge is not being utilized fully. So there is kind of a happy medium there as far as barrel length and how short and how long you go. And then you have the side of muzzle devices. So obviously with shotguns, it's not gonna play a role, but with rifles, even with handguns, you have something on the end of your barrel there. That's also gonna change how the whole sound is perceived. So there is a ton of variables here. You simply could not just guess how loud something is by looking at the barrel or even the cartridge.
Well, why don't you just look at the number? Yeah, like 22, clearly the volume's turned up to 22. 300 blackout, that's a much higher
number. No, sir,
number.
not volume. That is diameter, not volume.
Yeah, diameter of the volume coming at you.
You just stick to drawing pictures, Lucas.
Okay,